Up, HH and Trogdor here, signing in with a little bit of news for all of you today. Early this morning, Howl O Scream unveiled a shitload of stuff. It seems that whoever is running the marketing for Halloween Horror Nights in Orlando is also running marketing for Howl O Scream, because they just decided to drop a lot of stuff at a time. So Howl O Scream this year, they posted the new trailer. You can go look it up on HOS Insider. I'll put the link for it below. Essentially what it seems like is that there's a song that plays and that you become cursed and that you are going to be attacked by monsters. That's pretty much what the video is. Synopsis is that the tagline for this year is called Howl O Scream Cursed. It seems to be a synergy thing going along all the parks. It seems like Williamsburg and San Antonio are also doing this as well, so this is relevant for everybody. It is not confirmed, and I haven't checked yet to see if there's any houses that are being synergy along the way. So it'll be interesting to see. I'll try to keep tabs and maybe post another video. Everything was revealed, but I have an inside source that is saying that there's one more thing, something new left to be revealed after all of this. So hopefully she's right, because if not, it's kind of a little disappointing. But I'll go ahead and read to you Behind the Thrills posted today, as well as most of the stuff on the HOS website of what we're getting this year. So here's the details on everything in addition to the new commercial that was released. Deadfall, the new house. The ghosts of long-lost memories reach into the present and will not be forgotten. These spirits from the past lurk in the shadows of this Victorian garden and greenhouse, longing to drag unsuspecting guests into their world. This sounds a lot like Winter's Night to me, that we had a couple years at Halloween Horror Nights. If I would say take that room and then the Botanical Gardens room from Dead End, seems like a lot of like what this will be. New as well, slash mobs. Even sidewalks aren't safe from roaming slash mobs, creeping throughout Busch Gardens' overgrown 300 acres of fright. They don't give all the details as far as what the different hordes are going to be. That's what this is. These are the roaming hordes. There's supposed to be like 10 or 11 different ones from my source that has told me about all this stuff, so be interesting to see what that's going to be like. I've never experienced the roaming hordes personally at Busch Gardens, so comparatively to how much I hated the scare zones last year, I'm really excited to see what's going to happen with this. So let's see. The new cursed front gate experience. The curse begins from the moment you enter the terrorizing gates of Howl O Scream 2014. There's no escaping the evil spirits of the spine-chilling song that seeps from the old music boxes and radios, cursing all who hear it. The only way to silence the curse is to survive the night with undead creatures and paranormal terrors. So it's just the way they're introducing it. So I'm guessing it's going to be a shitload of like TVs and radios and all kinds of stuff playing, blasting this song out. I have a question though. If you watch the video, spoiler alert, for anyone that's seen the trailer yet. The trailer, they're using cell phones and iPods and they're hearing the song from it. Why the hell wouldn't you use the radio in the room? I'm being a little critical. I don't really like the trailer too much, and most of my friends don't seem to like the trailer. It's kind of... There's no icon either, or anything like that. It's a very overarching theme. The scare zones are the theme kind of this year. Interesting choice. I'm not mad about that specifically as much as I am that they're using radios and all this stuff in the park's entrance, yet that's not what they advertise in the ad. But I had complaints already last year with the advertising campaign. But anyway, so now we're getting back in the meat potatoes. This is what's coming back this year. Deathwater Bayou is returning. Deep in the bayou, the Voodoo Queen mystically transforms lost wanderers into her minions of evil with black magic. Here her night servants roam with a zombie-like hunger and seek to grow her collection. The darkest evils lurk in shadows. Get out before you fall victim to her spell. Not suspecting much to be changed from this house, if anything. Maybe some things will get rearranged in a few of the rooms, or not. Oh, yay, my least favorite house ever at Howl O Scream. The basement. From Mama's secret ingredient to Granny's bone-grinding flour, Mama's Meat's award-winning recipe has been a family affair that's not only created in the basement. Skip the depths of the basement before she turns you into secret sauce. She always said it took blood, sweat, and tears. Now, to my favorite house from last year, Circus Superstition: The Final Act. You've tried to avoid black cats and sidewalk cracks, but all of those years of bad luck have caught up to you, with you. So having the terrorizing surprises of Circus Superstition, the final act will take more than luck as you try to escape the whole new dimension of fear. Now, the cool thing about this is that it's moving venues to where the Vampire Casino was last year that was overrun by the werewolves. It's a bigger venue. Apparently, there's a new back half to the maze. They've made it even longer, so I am definitely pumped and excited. I'm just really sad to see that this sounds like this is its last year. This is one of the best houses that I've been into, especially that's 3D and one of my all-time favorite houses. So it's sad to see that it'll probably be its last year, but I'm glad to see that it's getting a new venue and that it's looking like it's going to be better than ever. So Blood Asylum, as lightning rages and thunder crashes outside, the creature escapes from his holding cell in a high-security asylum. The criminally insane, now the sadistic deviant is running rampant, skinning his former cellmates and turning the mental hospital into his own torture chamber. The serial killer's bloody playground will drive you out of your mind with fear. Zombie Mortuary. No one remembers how the epidemic started, but now the undead terrorize, infest a small town funeral home, and feed on the flesh and brains of mortuary mourners to satisfy their insatiable hunger. Avoid the Walking Dead, or you may find yourself deeper than 6 feet under. And then the experiment returns. Researchers have devised some new ways to challenge your fear tolerance and mental endurance in this interactive experiment. Test subjects endure psychological tests to this exclusive study, pushing the limits of the human body and putting them face to face with their worst nightmares. How far is too far in study of fear? Will you survive the experiment? So that's pretty much all that is. And there's also, they mentioned about the experiences that you can vote on for the Deadfall house. Hemlock Hall was voted as the name of, I guess, the garden or the house that we'll be seeing in there. And also they're voting on a murder weapon now. It looks like Shears is in the win, so it leads, so that's kind of cool. I'm really excited about that. Also, in addition to the houses, here's the shows. Fiends is back, as everyone knows it would, and something called Club Cursed. Drive yourself mad. Partying at Howl O Scream, 2014's dance club. Sample Howl O Scream signature potions, cursed, contained, and possessed, along with craft and brews at the full-service bar, and keep the energy pumping all night long with the DJ non-stop music. Blah, 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 blah. And then they're just talking about frontline passes, Fright Fest, VIP tour packages, and that's about does it. Now, from all that I've gained knowledge on this, what's new and what's coming is there's a house that has not been yet revealed. So I will give information on that as soon as that's released and privy to us officially. As far as I know, that will be coming, and it'll be something horrific. It's going to be hard to hold back, and I'm excited to see what that's going to be. But the media house this year is Deadfall, as well as we'll be seeing some attention be done to Circus, which is getting revamped, which will be cool. One of my favorite houses. And Experiment's getting revamped, and then the new Street Experience as far as having the hordes back and seeing it's supposed to be a lot of different hordes, and that's one of the main advertising things I have. Interested in seeing how their overarching theme will affect the event. As you know, last year I was very dissatisfied with the overall 13 theme, so anybody that's seen that review, if not, you go check it out. It's on my channel. So this year, I've got high hopes. I'm just mad that they seem to put money into revamping something like Circus Superstition, which really didn't need to be revamped or moved. It was really good last year, and yet they leave things like the basement and Blood Asylum just there to continue to suck. For anybody, Scott Swinson, or anybody that's involved with Howl O Scream, what in God's name do we have to do, and how many more bad reviews do you have to see to remove houses like the basement or Blood Asylum? Sorry if you like those houses. They're awful. And I would say the same thing to Horror Nights and to ILO or any of those guys that work in that department if they had a house like that. And there probably will be this year something not that good. There always is. But Zombie Mortuary I enjoyed thoroughly last year, and I'm excited to see it again. I'm excited to see there won't be a lot of changes, so I'm suspecting the Circus and Zombie Mortuary and probably Blood Asylum, this will be their last years. I would prefer if they got rid of the basement in Zombie Mortuary Blood Asylum, but that won't happen. I'm already speculating for next year, which I shouldn't be doing. That's dangerous to do anyway. But it's pretty much written on the walls, which will be gone and won't be. There will be probably a bunch of stuff that will be taken out. So it's sad to see, but we move on to bigger and better things, and hopefully a lot more new and revamped stuff for the event as far as next year is concerned. But yeah, I'm excited for this year. I don't know the date that I'm going to be going yet. Probably won't be opening weekend, but it'll probably be sometime a little bit after that. But then again, I'm excited to see the event. I'm excited to return into some of my favorite houses from last year, which were Deathwater Bayou, the Circus, the Superstition, and Zombie Mortuary. I'm excited to see Deadfall and the new house. And I'm still on the fence as far as if I'm going to pay to do the experiment this year or not. Rumor has it that it won't be returning next year and that they'll be adding actually an 8th house to the event. That's all speculation. None of this is confirmed or true as of yet. Obviously, we won't know for another year. But, yeah, that's about it, guys. So what do you think? Are you excited about for Howl O Scream this year? What house are you anticipating? Did you not get to go last year? Are you really excited to experience Deathwater Bayou or my least favorite, the basement? Or are you excited to see Deadfall and maybe the revamped Circus Superstition and everything else that's new? See the Hordes come back. Are you excited to see Hordes? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe for all new info and reviews on these events as we're getting closer and closer to the starting of them. And also keep close for any more announcements that they might drop in our laps for Howl O Scream. And for everything that's Halloween Horror Nights and Howl O Scream or haunt related at all, everything that has to do with Central Florida scariness, you stick it right here with HH and Trogdor. Talk to you guys real soon, and this is me signing out. Later, guys.